they were wearing makeup. I was like, okay, that's what it takes. You get the life what you have the courage to ask for. Oprah Winfrey.
Everybody needs some company.
Hi, if you're new to this channel, my name is Taijababes. Welcome back to all my old and welcome to my new followers, my new subscribers. Thank y'all so much for watching. So today's video is definitely the reason why I do what I do. One is the reason why makeup is my life, and I just want to share with y'all something very important and the reason why or how the video said how makeup changed my life. So I will let you know at the beginning. Um, it started about middle school. I was severely bullied the end of my middle school year, about to go to high school, and it was bullied every day. I used to wake up and wish that I never could wake up, or any thoughts of taking my own life because I was so teased and bullied. That was really underneath my control. I am a very quiet person, and I was even being quiet spoke volume. People still like kind of mess with me. Well, really did mess with me before, and I would just like, was so scared to say like, please stop, like just leave me alone. And I felt very alone. I was put in situations that I did not want to be put in, and I just severely, it was basically my personal life, how to fit in, and I was trying to fit in so quickly, and I wanted to fit in with the cool crowd, and it really bite me in the butt. Also, I definitely was scared of being like a dark skinned girl, and my last name is kind of similar to the how can I put this? My last name is definitely kind of was similar to the color black. And if somebody said my name, like I think one teacher mistakenly called, instead of saying Tajane, my last name, they will say like they said Tajane Black, and I remember everybody in the classroom like laughed, and I remember my heart sunk. So fast forward, I didn't kill myself, thank God, but I told myself, look, ninth grade, my high school year is going to be different. No more. I'm going to accept being bullied. This is way better. Being bullied. No way I'm gonna accept, just laying there and just letting people disrespect me, teasing me, whatever. I'm just not taking it. So I started my ninth grade, and I remember the semester, I'll say the first couple of weeks, I felt out of place. I was like, is people gonna like me? People gonna like my skin color? And I'm gonna fit in? Some of the people I went to middle school with, I went to high school with, so that was like a big no-no. And I just wanted to reinvent myself. So I remember seeing girls, and my identity is, if like men, boys at that time, if they notice you, you automatic like beautiful or special. So I remember high school was a big change for me. I remember like I seen girls pregnant, I seen people kissing, I seen people do all type of stuff, and I heard so many rumors, and I was just like, oh my gosh, high school is totally different. And so I remember a lot of girls that was my complexion was getting noticed. And I was like, what make them so special that I'm not? People all my life said I was pretty, but I just, for a dark skinned girl, by the way, if you're dark skinned, pretty for a dark skinned girl. And I remember I was like, what's so special about these girls? These girls have the same complexion, if not darker than me. And I noticed they were wearing makeup. I was like, okay, that's what it takes. So I remember my oldest sister, she had like a couple of eyeshadows. And I mean, by a couple, it was like colors like purple, red, and gold. And that's it. So what I did was, looked at the girls, seen how they get attention. I always wanted attention from the older boys because me, I didn't want nobody my age. I wanted somebody a little bit older, but they wasn't 18 or anything. They wasn't illegal. They was like 16, 17. So chill out if y'all thought that I was going to be one of those girls that want to go out with 18-year-old, get him in trouble. No, that I'm like 14. I'm not that type of girl. But anywho, I just remember was like, okay, let me like try this for one day. I had to hurry up and like put on makeup. So my mom was a single mother. She used to go to work earlier, so I could just, do my makeup and then try to hurry up before she get home, take it off. So I used my sister purple eyeshadow, I remember. And that first day, I remember um getting attention and from girls and boys, right? I felt so beautiful. I even it was a little eyeshadow, no foundation, no none of this stuff that we're doing now. It was just simple eyeshadow, and I got noticed. Now, did I get noticed a lot? No, but the little people that did notice me, it was like, oh, I like your eyeshadow. I felt important coming from where I was coming from before, being bullied, um, getting making fun of for my skin complexion, and not all the time before people say like, oh well, we ain't teased her. Not every day I was getting teased, but I did have moments that I was getting bullied. So that's my truth. But when I went to high school and I found makeup definitely changed my identity to knowing that starting that, oh, I'm beautiful with makeup. Because without makeup, I was getting teased in my complexion. So I just remember putting on that one piece, like that eyeshadow, just that eyeshadow for almost a week. And I got noticed. And it was like, oh, wow, I like your makeup. I like your eyeshadow. This was before, like, this was in 2010, 2010, 2000, 2009, 2010. So I remember my sophomore year, my mom actually let me wear makeup, which was so surprising because my mom, she wouldn't let me do that. She let me get my nails done, but I don't think she never let me, do makeup. So I remember, and I have old pictures from my Facebook days. If I could show y'all, maybe I could show y'all in this video somehow. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show y'all uh, a picture of me. I remember back in the day, like in 2010, like I said, 2010, 2011, they had like the eyeshadow. Remember when it was half one color and half another color? That was me. And I was religiously do it every day, put makeup on every day. And that was my self-esteem. That's when I started to think like, oh, I am beautiful. I'm gonna make a, like, not even make a name for myself, but I'm not gonna let no one ever disrespect me. Of course, I was still shy, but then I had that confidence, and that changed my life forever. And I just was like, oh my God, I have to get more products. So I start looking on YouTube, all my girlies on YouTube. The first person I looked at was Aaliyah J. And I didn't know nothing about Jackie. I wish I would have known something about Jackie before, but I really wasn't into YouTube. Like talk about, I think I was looking at random girls, just random girls about like doing makeup. I learned so much throughout the years of watching YouTube and doing makeup. And I wanted to start for myself. And I started developing to doing my makeup a little bit more. I remember I was getting a little piece at a time. CoverGirl was literally probably the only like company that really catered to darker skinned women, because everybody before Rihanna, it was only one shade for a darker skin complexion. Nobody cared. In other companies, they didn't give a fuck about our undertones. They didn't give a fuck about how our skin is. They didn't give a fuck about none of that until Rihanna. Until Rihanna came, then everybody wanted to do the formula. But when I was growing up, we only had like a few selective people we could do, and I really couldn't afford like the companies that really cared about us, like probably Mac, but I didn't like Mac formula. It broke me out too much. Um, my grandma did like, I forgot what it is. It was in Dillard's, but that was just too much. I was on a budget, like now I would spend, I don't care how much money I would spend on makeup. I would spend a lot on makeup, don't care. But yeah, I remember like, just putting on that little bit of makeup had me have so much self confidence. And the older I gotten, the more self confidence I got. I didn't care about what nobody else think. I remember even maybe my 11th grade year, actually my 12th grade year, I decided to stop wearing makeup to school. I didn't need it. I really didn't care about what people thought about me. I was just ready to get out the fuck out of school. But then again, I didn't want nobody disrespecting me. I had a new leaf on life, and that was just so crazy from like 2 years versus 2 years versus like a year, basically 2 years before the last year of my high school, how much I changed. And I was still looking for, like, some type of self confidence, like making sure people know that I'm okay. Like I had to like have that insurance that, oh, I am beautiful when somebody else tell me that I'm beautiful, instead of me saying it to myself. I still had that in 12th grade. I still had that someone tell me that I'm pretty, and say, people that would tease me back in middle school was like saying how pretty I was in high school, which was a big change. But I remember, still having that, want somebody else to tell me besides my family members. I wanted like a boy to tell me that. And the type of voice that was telling me that, I said thank you, but I wasn't really interested in him. I was learning. But now makeup is shifting my life because I really was running. I could have been a makeup artist, but I was running away from my hobby. I was running away from God's gift. I really was. And you hear something in the background, it's my dog. But I was really running away from God's gift. I should have been a makeup artist. I should have like went to school, and I should have been took makeup seriously, because I see other girls on Instagram and on TikTok that's really making a career. I grew up not thinking that I could make my hobby as a career, but now I know. And now I still don't want to be a professional makeup artist, because I feel like I want to do makeup as in, I want to help girls my skin complexion. Because like I said before Rihanna, before any of these companies, they didn't care about my skin color. They didn't care about um how we look. They just wanted us with one shade. They didn't care about undertones. They didn't care about how our skin are dry, oily. They didn't care about that. And so I came to realize that makeup changed my life, but I could change makeup, right? And we're all changing makeup, right? And I just want to show people that you're still beautiful without makeup, but it's okay. Makeup is enhancement. It's okay to play. I want to be that dark skinned girl first choice, besides other girls. And I'm glad today that they have a lot of black owned beauty business. Please support that. I'm not saying don't support the white owned beauty business, but I feel like the black, because some people that's behind those black beauty brands was that little girl that was not accepted. That little girl had to find theirself just like me. I had to find um, who I was. So makeup made me the person I am today, because one reason why is it helped with my self-confidence. Now I could talk to you about my journey. I could talk to y'all about anything else. Makeup had made me have that first confidence that I could talk to people and tell people my story, or I'll tell people off, or I could tell people what they should do in life. I had thoughts of not being here, but I like to help people that are struggling with that. And makeup done that to me. Makeup done that. And to you it could be like, oh, just makeup enhancement, or makeup just change people, but you never know, because you have people that were bullied, that was teased, but when they put that little ounce of makeup, they just lives just change. And you could see that on the social media page, how makeup could evolve someone, could evolve somebody's self-confidence like they did mine. So yes, this is how makeup changed my life. Maybe I'm not, the biggest when it comes to in a makeup brand company, but I'm manifesting I will. But I was just saying that how makeup developed and helped my self-confidence. And I just wanted to tell you, this is the reason why I'm doing this YouTube, because of my self-confidence. And it's a weird way to think about it, but that's how I feel. So for all those girls that has the lowest self confidence, find something.
Fantasy, me have compare patron.